mess with ENNARD coming over, but I'm sure it won't be bad. It's a conversation that needs to be had, and I need to hear him out. Okay. We wait, I guess.
Roxanne?
I guess we don't have to wait very long. Hi, ENNARD. Feel free to come on in.
I feel weird just entering your home.
Yeah, here, give me a moment. I'll grab you a drink as well.
Oh, alright.
I feel like we're both going to want one. Have you ever had alcohol before?
I'm not sure what that means.
Alright, I might text Circus Baby and just make sure that it's alright, since you are a relatively new animatronic. I'm sure it's fine. You're going to want it.
Oh. Glug, 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 glug. Ooh, this tastes
You like it?
delicious.
Thanks, it's, one of our old ales.
Oh, this is, I don't want this to be awkward for you.
Unfortunately, I feel like it's going to have to be at least a little awkward given our past.
Yes.
Do you want to start, or should I?
I guess I can begin.
Right.
I just want to apologize for everything that's happened, Roxanne. I did not mean to ruin your life, but I can see how I have and the toll that it's taken on you and your son, Gregory. I feel terrible, and there's nothing I can do to take anything that I've done back, but I want you to know that I've been changed for the better.
Mm-hmm. I feel as though ruining my life is kind of a harsh way to put it. You did take a dramatic toll on it, but I've had to accept recently that it wasn't you. Not necessarily. Sure, it was your body and your shell, and I'm sure you have memories of everything that took place, but at the end of the day, if anyone is to take the blame, it's Vanny, properly, and maybe even Shattered Roxanne. If you think about it, I mean, the blame could be pinned on anybody. I know Gregory still holds a lot of it for installing the chip in me, and I hold a lot of it for trusting Son and getting the maternity chip installed because, I mean, in the end, it really all leads back to that. That's what started all of this. But
Son started all of this. Is he a bad animatronic?
Yes, very well. It's complicated, ENNARD. For a long time, I've believed Son to be a bad animatronic, but my son, like Gregory, you know him, believes that he's actually kind, and Eclipse is the one that's evil. It's a bunch of drama with a bunch of different animatronics. It doesn't really matter.
Look, I will say, Vanny is to blame for everything, but I cannot sit here and say that I don't blame myself for a lot of what has happened. Circus Baby made me to be her family, to be a best friend, and that's all I've ever wanted to be. But I've done things, hurt people, killed people, and I don't know how I'm supposed to live with myself after doing these horrible things.
I don't know necessarily what Circus Baby plans for you, but if she hasn't told you already, it is possible to wipe those awful memories that I'm sure you possess.
Wipe the memories?
Yes, so you don't remember doing those awful things.
But everyone else would remember what I've done.
We would, yes.
Hmm.
It's something to think about, obviously. It's up to you whether you decide that's what you're wanting. If it comforts you at all, it definitely helped me find closure. I don't know if you know much of Golden Freddy, but he's essentially an animatronic god. He provided my son, Gregory, with a potion that allowed me to talk to my brother, the one that, you had a part in killing, and
I'm
he...
sorry,
It's...
Roxanne.
It's alright. I just thought I'd let you know, and speaking to him, he's happy. He's found his peace, and he's in a beautiful realm, and even if I could bring him back, he didn't want to be brought back.
How
So-
could he be happy? I took his life from him so soon. I destroyed his personality chip.
If I'm honest, I don't really know. I think once you move on to the other side, it's different there. Your life, so you call it, is more so just your past, or a small fragment of what you have left to live, you know? Either way, what he told me I believed, and I trust him, and I mean, I was there myself, trust me, it is beautiful, so...
Really?
If it's comforting to you at all, I don't think Rocky holds any animosity for anything that happened to him. And he didn't want, well, he said he didn't want Gregory to hold any blame, but I know he doesn't want anyone else to hold blame either. He would do it again, he said.
Really?
Indeed.
A very noble animatronic, sacrificing
He was.
himself for the good of the boy.
He was. I miss him deeply, but in getting to talk to him, I did find a lot of closure. So, I'm grateful for that.
I can feel your love for him, your connection to him.
Mm-hmm.
I still just don't know how to live with myself knowing that I've shattered something so beautiful.
I wish I had the answers for you, but I don't, unfortunately. The main thing that I wanted to tell you was, as hard as it is for me, still, I forgive you. I know it wasn't you. It was a bunch of unfortunate events that led to Rocky's demise, and I can't hold negativity about the situation any longer. I have to allow myself to move on. I've sulked, I've spent hours and hours trying to figure out how to bring Rocky back, and it's not a way to live, Ennard.
I understand, and thank you for understanding as well. While I completely get still holding feelings of hatred towards me in your heart, I appreciate you being able to move on a bit. Hopefully, I'll be able to share the same sentiment soon.
I hope so. For your sake.
And for yours. I don't want there to be bad blood between any of us. What has been
Trust me.
done is horrible, but I truly just want a family.
I know, and I think you're getting one. I mean, Circus Baby seemed overjoyed with being able to bring you home. And I'm glad that once she did, she was able to get to work on you. I mean, look, you're a full-on animatronic now.
Yes, I am a full animatronic. No more exposed wiring. I'm finished. Better and newer than ever.
Exactly.
And it's all thanks to Circus Baby.
She's pretty awesome, isn't she?
She is incredible, and I owe her everything.
Yes.
So, where do we go from here?
I'm not exactly sure. Obviously I forgive you, and I'm not exactly sure what, the plans are for you, but obviously I'm not going to forbid Gregory from going over and hanging out with you or being
Really?
in the house. Of course not.
I kidnapped the boy. I did not mean to, but
I know.
it is still an action that I took.
It is. And that was very unfortunate, but you're not going to do anything like it again, are you?
No, I would never.
Do
It's
you
not in my
feel-
programming.
That was my next question. Do you feel any more attachment to Vanny?
No. Any sort of attachment to Vanny has been completely severed. Circus Baby and
Good.
GLAMROCK Freddy have completely made me anew. And I appreciate them more than ever for it. I can finally have friends. I can finally have a family and a life of my own without being controlled by a monster.
And it sounds like you're on a good path, and it would be an honor to spend more time around you. I don't know how much of me you'll be seeing as I work and mothering a young boy, but I don't know. I think you have a really bright future ahead of you, ENNARD.
Really? A bright future?
Indeed.
Me?
I mean, yeah, you have to figure out what you want to do with your life. Be an entertainer, you could, I don't know.
I do love to sing. I have a microphone and everything.
Oh, really? Wow, look at that. It even matches your outfit. If you didn't know already, I actually performed one of my brother's songs, and did rather well, so...
Heartquake.
Exactly. So
Circus
you have heard
Baby
of it.
sings it around the house. Often.
Well, I didn't know that, but that's very sweet and kind of her. But if you enjoy singing, maybe I'll have you on a track sometime.
Really? Me singing with Roxanne Wolf?
Sure.
Wow.
I mean, why not?
Thank you for everything. Roxanne, you did not have to accept me, but you chose to because you are a kind person. And for that, I am grateful.
I can't say it was the easiest thing I've ever done, but like I said, I need to move on. And I know you do too, and this is a big first step for us, I think.
Agreed. I hope to move on and to better my life with everyone involved.
Yeah, so, is there anything else?
I don't believe so. Just thank you again for everything.
ENNARD, come on! Did you apologize? I want to go get ice cream! Also, hi, Roxanne!
Hi, Circus Baby.
I think I need to go. She gets angry if she doesn't get her McFlurry.
Trust me, I know. Thank you for coming over, and you're welcome anytime, ENNARD.
Really?
Indeed.
Thank you, Roxanne.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming.
Well, that went better than I expected. Hopefully Circus Baby doesn't mind that I gave him a beer. Oh well, that's her problem now.